day. They said she was only dreaming, just another girl with her head in the clouds. But every night, she would stand beneath the vast inky canvas of the sky, and the stars would whisper her name back. At first, the voices were soft, almost imperceptible. A shimmer of sound, a low hum, like ancient echoes drifting across the endless expanse of the cosmos. 2. It was a language only she could understand, a secret shared between a lonely girl and the distant burning suns. But then, the messages began to grow clearer, more urgent. The patterns of light would flicker and dance, forming warnings in the darkness. Constellations twisted and shifted into shapes no astronomer had ever recorded, telling stories of the future. Compelled by an unseen force, she began to write down everything she heard, every celestial whisper. Her notebooks filled with dates, places, and detailed accounts of disasters that hadn't happened yet. She tried to tell people, to warn them of what was coming, but they just laughed. A dreamer, they called her. A child lost in fantasy. They dismissed her writings as fiction, the ramblings of an overactive imagination. She was ignored, isolated in her strange and beautiful world, until the first prediction came true. A minor earthquake, exactly where and when the stars had said. It was dismissed as a coincidence. And then the second one happened. A sudden, localized flood. Just as she had written, people started to notice. Whispers followed her now, not from the sky, but from the suspicious and fearful townsfolk. Doubt turned to awe and awe to a chilling reverence. They finally started to listen, but it was too late. One evening, the sky fell silent. The familiar hum was gone. The shimmering lights were still. A deep, unnerving quiet settled over the world, a silence that felt heavier than any sound. For weeks, she stood under the mute and empty darkness, feeling abandoned. The world held its breath, waiting. And then, one final night, the sky spoke again. But this time, it wasn't to warn her. It was to call her home. Across the entire celestial sphere, the constellations began to move. One by one, they rearranged themselves, their ancient light coalescing into a single, breathtaking image. It was the shape of a girl, with her arm raised, waving goodbye. And as the sun rose, she was gone. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to Chronostory for more tales from the edge of imagination. We'll see you in the next one.